What's up, guys? So for today's video, I'll teach you how you can make this telekinesis ability with only commands. But before we go to the commands, let me show you how it works. So for you to activate telekinesis, you just need to hold a nether star, then sneak. While you are sneaking, one block will be lifted every 0.15 seconds. After 3 seconds, the lifted block will rush straight to the direction on where you're facing. Each lifted block can deal 5 damage to the entity it hits. The lifted blocks can also be blocked by other blocks or lifted blocks. And just to let you know, this command creation is multiplayer friendly, so you and your friends can destroy each other if you want to. Alright, so yeah, let's proceed to the tutorial. First, let's prepare the scoreboard objectives. Alright, now let's set up the ID system. This will set the ID score of a player to 0 if they don't have any ID score yet. And each time there's a player with an ID score of 0, it will add 1 score to the total ID record. The player with the 0 ID score will get the same ID score of the total ID. Now for the initial part of telekinesis. This will add 1 trigger score to player who is holding a nether star and sneaking. If a player has a trigger score of 3, this will set their trigger score to 0. And this will reset their trigger score if they're not sneaking. This sound will be played when the player's trigger score is 1. And this will be the animation for player when they are casting telekinesis. And this will cancel out the animation if they're not sneaking. Then if the player's trigger score is 1, they will summon a fox named block 5 block underneath them. The fox will then copy the ID score of the nearest player 5 blocks above them. This will make the fox named block to be invisible. Alright, now for the next phase of the telekinesis. This will add 1 lift _ time score to the fox every tick. And this will teleport the fox to a random location 10 blocks from the player that has the same ID score as the fox. Then this will give a netherite pickaxe to the fox. This will also going to enchant the netherite pickaxe of the fox with Silk Touch. And using loot command, the fox's netherite pickaxe will be replaced by the same block located to blocks underneath them. And if the fox's lift _ time score reaches 7, this particle will be produced. And this will destroy the block that the fox has copied to make it look like the block really levitated. And if the fox failed to copy a block, they will get sent to the void to die in peace. This will keep the fox to stay floating. And this will make the fox to move upward slowly, as if the player is lifting it using telekinesis. Then, after 3 seconds, this particle will be emitted by the fox. And this sound will be played as well. And when a player uses telekinesis, after 3 seconds, the player will also going to spawn an armor stand named aim 500 blocks above and 15 blocks forward. Then the armor stand will also get the same ID score as the player who used telekinesis. Then the armor stand will spawn a boat 500 blocks above the foxes, and that boat will face towards the armor stand. Then the boat will get the guide tag. This will make the boat to move forward. And while moving forward, the boat will also bring the closest fox block, 500 blocks below it. When the fox block has lived for 5 seconds, it will then be sent to the void. Basically, this will set the range of your telekinesis ability. And if the boat can't detect a fox block, 500 blocks below it, it will then kill itself. This will basically kill the armor stand named aim, since its purpose is over. Alright, now let's set up the basics of FMBE. You can find the setup commands for FMBE on Bedrock Wiki. I'll also leave these commands in the video description, since they are quite long. Oops, I think I skipped this command block. Just leave it be. This will stop the death sound of the fox. This will stop the ambient sound of the fox. And this will stop the hurt sound of the fox. Alright, now for the last phase of telekinesis. This will play an explosion sound whenever the fox block hit an entity. And this particle will be emitted as well from the fox upon colliding with another entity. Then this will deal 5 damage to entities that collided with the fox block. Then after dealing damage, the fox block will be sent to the void. Now when the fox block collides with a block, it will also play the explosion sound. And will also produce a wind explosion particle upon colliding. Then will be sent to the void as well. And lastly, this will make the fox block to rotate while moving forward. There, our telekinesis ability is done. Time to see it in action. I hope you did enjoy watching this video. And if you did, then don't forget to leave a like. So yeah, before I end this video, special mention to all of my channel members. Thank you for the extra support that you're giving on this channel. And for everyone who are watching this video, see you next time and God bless you. Bye!